By this point, most advisors reach a quiet revelation. Consistency was never the issue, and effort was never the issue either. The real frustration came from trying to force content into a calendar that it was never designed for. Quick context, we work with independent advisors who genuinely want to show up consistently, but also want to run a firm, serve clients, and protect their time. Almost all of them hit the same wall, not because they don't care, not because they're busy, but because content keeps demanding attention every single week. Here's the part most advisors never hear. Content only feels overwhelming when it's treated as a reoccurring obligation. When it shows up on your calendar week after week, it competes with everything else that actually matters. Eventually, something has to give. And that's why so many advisors quietly stop, even after they finally get consistent. Not because they lost motivation, but because consistency was built on friction instead of containment. Once advisors understand that consistency was never the strategy, that it only amplifies what it's applied to, the next realization becomes unavoidable. Content doesn't need more effort, it needs a boundary. When content lives inside a defined window, it stops bleeding into everything else. It stops feeling heavy. It stops feeling endless. Consistency becomes calm instead of stressful, predictable instead of draining. This is the difference between posting and having a visibility system. Posting asks you to remember content week after week. A system gives content a place to live. And once content has a place, momentum replaces discipline. If you want to see how advisors contain their visibility without recording weekly, without daily posting, without constant decision making, the Advisor Visibility Kit lays out that structure clearly. It's not tactics, it's not a hustle, it's a containment model designed specifically for advisors. You can download it below if it's helpful, no pressure, just a clear place to orient. And here's the part most advisors don't realize until much later. There's a specific moment where everything actually clicks. Not when you post more, not when you improve your execution. It's the moment you finally see why consistency has never worked in the first place. Once that becomes clear, the entire system makes sense.